In the frozen north where the sky meets sea, a Viking named White lived wild and free. With steel in hand and fury in heart, he carved his legend from end to start. Through ice and fire his war cries rang, as swords clashed loud and shields would clang. But in his blood a darker call for air powder and women strong. Raise your swords, let the battle begin. For White fights fierce with fire within. Bass voices roar as axes swing. In the storm of war the Valkyries sing. Raise your horns to the wildest kin. For White lies free in the heart of sin. On blood-stained fields where the brave would fall, White stood tall above them all. Not for gods or glory did he fight, but for the pleasures of the endless night. In taverns dark and halls of fame, they whispered tales of White's fierce name. With every clash his legend grew, a Viking warrior bold and true. Raise your swords, let the battle begin. For White fights fierce with fire within. Bass voices roar as axes swing. In the storm of war the Valkyries sing. Raise your horns to the wildest kin. For White lies free in the heart of sin. In the home of the gods, where the brave reside, Odin watches with the warrior's pride. But White's path was one of his own, a Viking king on a crimson throne. With every swing and every cheer, White's spirit thrived on blood and beer. In the thick of battle his fate was sealed, a Viking legend on the battlefield. Raise your swords, let the battle begin. For White fights fierce with fire within. Bass voices roar as axes swing. In the storm of war the Valkyries sing. Raise your horns to the wildest kin. For White lies free in the heart of sin. In the end, when the storm had passed, White stood alone, his legacy fast. With the final roar he embraced his fate, a Viking warrior